evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action. The Brown Bomber's got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk. The body snatchers showing you that intensity that so many of the very best will display during a ring walk. Totally focused.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Opening stanza of this 12-round fight. So we are underway here, and as we've talked about it going into this fight, and you really touched on this, Teddy, the biggest edge comes with him in terms of his speed advantage.
Yeah, not just with his hands, though. Downstairs with his feet, too.
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there.
Body shot. Hands up, hands up.
The body snatcher's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. He just missed that shot up top. That's as good as it gets right there. A crushing uppercut by the Brown Bomber. Body snatchers nailed by a huge hook. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Snaps that jab out. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Come on, give it up.
Right to the head with that right. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
No, his opponent got away from that uppercut. And an excellent counter punch by the Brown Bomber.
Make your presence known. Assert yourself.
We got it.
Assert your punches.
All right. All we need is water up there, and that's it. You don't need that. No, throw that away.
want you to bang the head and the body, all right? Upstairs, downstairs, and over again.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the Brown Bomber. Now hugging on the inside. He comes with the straight right hand. Right to the body. Blocks that punch. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. The Brown Bombers feeling the effects now of that hook. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
The body snatcher's jab lands well. Halfway through round number 2. The body snatcher's right hand working well that time. He scored well.
Move!
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. The body snatcher's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand.
Come on, kid, focus.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. The Brown Bombers' knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. And we come to the end of round number 2. The body snatcher's attitude of being effective and aggressive worked out well. His opponent is damaged.
Listen, you need to move your head from side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Listen to me. You're not giving me...
And round number 3 is underway. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the Brown Bomber. Back to basics here, as you can see the jab becoming a key instrument for him.
Boxing 101. You have an opponent walking in, you want to stay on the outside, use that jab.
Looking good.
The body snatcher's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Blocks that belt line well. The Brown Bombers left, landing well.
Come on, kid, stop.
A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Teddy, I've heard you say it many times before, but the better fighters have a wide array of punches.
Yeah, well, you have to, because obviously your opponent is going to adjust to what you're doing. You want to keep them off balance. Stay effective.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
Keep doing what you're doing. Nice work.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. A little defense turns into offense. He blocks the shot, comes right back with one of his own. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. The body snatcher's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. The Brown Bombers giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. 10 clicks of the talk. And round 3 comes to an end.
Certainly don't stand in front of him. Right. Keep boxing just like that. You're gonna take this one. You have to double jab, all right? He's timing it. Every time you come in, I want to see that double.
The Brown Bombers enjoying a lead on Teddy's scorecard the first time we look at the scores ringside here tonight. Although early on here, it's not as if either man is in complete control of this fight. The body snatcher's punches just don't look like what they should look like right now, Teddy. I know he's thrown a lot early on here, but there's no oomph on them.
Well, that's the other side of it. There's always a flip side to a coin, and the flip side here in the boxing is, yeah, he threw a lot of punches, but they didn't affect the guy. Right now, I think he's giving in a little bit.
The Brown Bombers keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
I want to see some combos.
The body snatcher's swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent.
Keep working the body.
90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Back to the body.
The Brown Bomber's going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Way to block there. Effective work with that flush overhand right. The Brown Bombers missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
Watch the hook.
A headshot blocked. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Off target with that hook. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body, because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Back to the body.
The body snatchers hurt by a superb hook to the head.
Back to the body. Back to the body.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect.
Just still not moving enough. Move. Keep working the body.
The Brown Bombers' objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there.
Get focused.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
Nice.
The Brown Bombers making for a very frustrating round now for his opponent, because he's moving so much. He's really utilizing that ring and showing that he's got the better footwork.
Yeah, he's doing what the old timers would say, Joe. He's giving angles, keeping his opponent off balance. His opponent is strong, but he needs to be set to punch. He's making sure he doesn't allow him to get set. Doesn't give him that kind of landscape.
Not able to land the headshot.
Nice. Focus. Keep working the body.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. The Brown Bombers' right hand scores well that time. End of the round is upon us, and we have a fighter in front of us who just looks gassed. He looks tired. Now, Teddy, what can he do to overcome that when this fight starts back up?
Well, first of all, this is where you search into those corners that you're not forced to search. Kind of like when you were a kid and your mother told you to clean your room and go into those little nooks and crannies where you never knew there was dirt. Now you got to start looking into nooks and crannies inside yourself. Places you didn't know were there before. You better find them. You better find them quick.
Double jab. You're not giving me the double jab. You're only giving me one.
The body snatcher's fine. I'm looking at him starting this round right now, coming off a round where he was rocked, and I'm telling you, he looks perfectly good. Bombers' punch didn't come close. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. The Brown Bombers showing us that defense is also very much part of his game.
Yeah, it is. Not only to avoid punches, but actually to even set up offense. You know, he'll make you miss, and then there's something coming back. He creates opportunities to hit you.
Halfway through round 6.
Jump on it. That's what I want to see. Keep doing what you're doing.
Able to cover up that gut. The Brown Bombers showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instinct, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Keep working the body.
So we've come to the halfway point of what has been a very highly competitive bout. And Teddy, if it stays that way throughout this night, then this is going to be an all-time classic.
Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up. Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up on that jab, then finish off with a hook, okay? 1, 2.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. The body snatchers hoping to try to carry some of that momentum from the last round into this round. Now he's down on your scorecard, but he turned the corner a bit in that last stanza.
Well, you hear him talking about, you know, baby steps. You know, you got to crawl.
Huge right hand comes crashing home. Right to the belt line. He is in a real bad spot right now. Maybe a punch or two and he could be on the deck. Oh boy, he's got to get right to the inside. Just go bear hug this guy.
Either that, Joe, or maybe as big a long shot as this might be, his opponent now is coming in there not worrying about him at all. And he's leaving himself a little bit open. Maybe he can land a bomb. He can land a lucky shot.
Head and body, head and body. You got this. 1, 2, 1, 2.
The body snatcher's work rate is very high. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he's a busy guy. I don't think he's an effective guy, though. A lot of these aren't landing.
Well, you have a reason to think that, Joe. Guess what? I agree. They're not landing.
You're doing great.
The Brown Bombers coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Halfway through the 7th round. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the Brown Bomber. He comes back with the left hand again. The body snatcher's in bad shape, but he's doing the only thing he can at this point. He's tying up.
Yeah, but what I'm a little surprised at, and I think what his opponent's going to pay a price for later on, he's letting him tie up.
Parries that punch away. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Three minutes gone by in this round.
Done. Nice work. He can't handle your speed. It's too much for him. Keep it up. Keep it up. You need to capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his misses.
This performance is not worthy of him being in this fight. This is well below standards for competing at this level.
Well, this is the kind of performance where a trainer now has no choice but saying, hey, I'm going to stop the fight because basically you've done it already. You've stopped it.
Start of round number 8, and he's trailing badly. The body snatcher's offense has nearly left the building, but that has a lot to do with the fact that he was hurt earlier. He got tagged.
Now he's got to find a way to be defensive, to make sure he survives, clears those cobwebs out a little bit, but he's got to reconnect the offense before it's too late.
Nice, nice. 'Keep your body moving. You're still not moving enough. Move, move. Side to side. Oh.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Good job protecting himself.
Beat him with a jab, 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 jab. Move your head. Looking good. Keep working the good.
Nice block.
I want to see some combos.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
Just like that.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. And this round comes to an end.
Okay, don't worry.
The Brown Bomber's in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that prevent defense. If he starts just moving just staying away a little bit. Now, the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
This is it. You heard
All we need is
him.
water up
Keep
there,
on
that's
him.
it. You don't need that, no, throw that away.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Good job staying away from the danger there.
There you go. Looking good. Look good. That's it. Come on, kid. Focus. Jump on him. Nice. Back to the body.
Keep it going. The body snatcher's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance.
Relax, relax. In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Halfway through the 9th round.
Headlock.
Straight right was lined up, but he missed.
Keep working, Jeff. Double up your punches. Yeah, give him work. Mix it up, mix it up.
The body snatcher's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Not much action as he just ties up.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move!
The Brown Bombers throwing a lot of punches right here, but not a lot of them are landing.
And that can be very discouraging to the guy who's throwing them because he's working, but he's starting to get a little frustrated, a little concerned that he's not doing damage, as you said.
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. There is hardly a doubt as to what this result will be. I know anything can happen, but all that's happened all night long is one guy punishing the other.
Well, it looks like Kobe Bryant on a good night when that basket is 20 feet big. I mean, he just can't miss.
Don't get careless, okay? Don't fight his fight.
Yeah, we'll get him, we'll get him.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage.
Work the body, kid. Body shot. Left and right. Left and right. Hands up. You're still not moving it out. Move, move. Yeah. Swing back. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep that head moving.
Body snatcher scoring with that right hand.
Focus.
Halfway through round 10.
Double him up. Got this one. Come on. Move your head.
The body snatcher's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly.
Side to side. Move your head. Shut it down.
Blocks that punch.
Let's see some more
Just
head movement.
10
Let's see some more head
seconds to
movement.
go
Out
in
of the
this
way.
round. The Brown Bombers' defense is paying off now. And round 10 comes to an end.
You're not working on anything we worked on. You're not doubling your jab. You gotta work. Keep circling, keep circling, keep circling. Don't stand in front of him.
There you go.
Nice. He's hurt. I need you to jump on him in this round, all right?
Whatever. Use more water. Whatever.
So we start round number 11. The body snatcher's face tells quite a story here, as does your scorecard.
Yeah, and they're both connected. He's losing.
And up.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
You're not focusing. Beat him to the punch.
Parries that punch intended for the head. You see him holding on.
Keep that head moving.
Clinching his opponent. Nobody likes to see that. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Head body.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
I want to see some
Halfway through this 11th round. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
work in the body.
The body snatcher's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch.
Keep working the body.
Not able to land the uppercut. Last 10 seconds. He missed with that headshot. The body snatcher's corner knows the truth here. He has not done enough to really be in this fight. They are telling him, you need to go out there and get after it. Hit that gas pedal.
Suck it up. If you want to win, you gotta dig where you never dug. Keep your guard up, all right? You're not protecting yourself.
There's water up there, that's it. You don't need that, no, throw that away.
Scheduled for 12, and they're closing in on going the full distance. Final round. Able to dismiss that body shot.
Protect yourself. Move. Work the body.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Missed the target with that hook.
Get in there. Let's go. Keep working the body. Keep working the jab. Good.
Flush right hand to the head. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
You gotta protect yourself. Nice.
Halfway through this 12th and final round.
Nice. Upset. Keep working the jab. Focus.
Wow! And he is down. He is down for the first time tonight. He went down a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Keep working the body.
Gets rid of that body shot. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. The Brown Bombers got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Last 10 seconds of the fight. Final bell of what was a one-sided outing.
Well, this one is easy to score. At least it should be.
Let's hear how the judges had it. We send it up to the ring. Seemed like he was destined to win throughout the fight. Teddy, your scorecard showed that, and the judges agree. A unanimous decision.
Yeah, he was destined to win because he kept using that jab all night long and outworking his opponent.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.